Welcome back to Death by Dragons for a special weird battle report.
5,000 points.
5,000 points. We're doing a legendary game. I've seen lots of like ambush games and that. It's a bit tame, isn't it?
No, I'm not trying it. So
You're not trying it, but I think it's quite fun. But Russell realised he had 5,000 points of goblins.
10.
You got 10,000 points of goblins.
10,000
points of goblins. Ridiculous. I've only got. Well, I thought I had 4,000 points of Ratkin, but then I was going through my cupboard and I found an extra 1,000 points of Ratkin. So we're 5,000 points of goblins versus 5,000 points of Ratkin. I am not going to film it like a poor battle report because
take too long.
Nightmare. So I am going to film bits of it. We're going to do an end of term summary at each kind of end of term. I'm guessing this is a good time.
Yeah, really.
We've got rift spells in it. This is stupid. Let's just crack on with it, shall we?
Yep. Let's do it.
Go on! Oh no, there's a scenario. So we're doing a weird scenario, which we just made up on the spot. So, like Hold the Line, which I'm obviously a big fan of, we've got a 12-inch band down the middle of the table. So we've got 5 2-foot sections, and we're going to roll a D3 at the end of the game, and that's how much each section is worth. A little bit of randomness to add to the randomness of a random game. Let's do it.
We've got 5 hours to get it in.
5 hours, come on.
Death by Dragons.
Right then, we are not doing army lists because I could not be bothered to take you through this many army. You've not put down half your stuff. You got this cavalry. It's facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
You got too much time. While Russell's sorting his cavalry out, I'll take you through the battle. The battlefield's got 3 big pieces of impassable, some hills and forests, and it's just a lot of terrain. It's a lot. So down my end, we've got Demon Spawn. That's a Night Terror. There's a Mutant Rat Fiend there. It's a design model. There's some Hack Paws. That's the first horde of shock troops with phalanx and plague pots. We've got 3 of them. What are they called? Claw shots. Shock troop. Tunnel runners with sharpness and stuff. That's a brute enforcer. That's Mother Chrysler. Over here we've got the first of 3. Hang on, I've got 3 of those. Where's it gone? Oh, 1, 2. I'm missing a model. I'll find that in a minute. I've not deployed one of my weapon teams. There's a Tangle, another horde of shock troops. There is another small shock troops, another mutant rat fiend, Hack Paws. My only nightmares because I've never painted them. So another brute enforcer, some more Vermintide, and down the end we've got some what are they called? The slaves, not called slaves anymore. What are they called? Wretches. Horde of wretches, horde of shock troops. There's a brood mother and there is a brute enforcer. And somewhere I'm going to put another weapon team as soon as I've got it out of the cupboard where I've just noticed it is. Still hiding there. Look at the Ratkin shelves. They're empty. And then to Russell's side, we've got Rabble, these
Blasters.
blasters. Standard bearer, Whiz.
Yep.
More Rabble. Giant.
Giant. Flea bags hiding behind.
Just normal flea bags, those ones.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Lugget horde thing.
These look cool. Isn't you just finished these, yeah?
Yeah, this morning.
Gorgeous.
Another giant.
Of course.
Load of trolls.
Trolls. This is the troll section.
Troll section.
Troll. Oh, don't lean on that part of the board. Trolls. War machines.
War machine battery.
Look, all pointing at my Ratkin. Guess who? We just deployed all together and someone waited to the end.
Oh, yeah.
Git.
Goblin tactics.
Goblin. And those are that's the formation.
Good flea bags.
Bang sticks.
2 mints of mobs.
2 mints of mobs.
Goblin slashers, I think they're called, aren't they?
Yep.
And then more flea bags.
So this side is heavily weighted. I have not weighted this side, so that's not good. I just deployed.
It's just where they fit.
Yeah, just where they fit. He's using tactics, which I think is cheating. There we go. 5,000 points. Let's get it on! So, the master at work, the Goblin Lord here. What's the plan, Russell?
Run forward and
run forward. Run forward, roll 6s. Do you want to do your rift spells? That's in the spell phase, I guess, isn't it?
Not much time for subtlety at the moment. The board's pretty full.
But yeah, we've got a full board. Everything is full. But it's like a 2,000 point game, just scaled up to 1.5. Just going to wait for my demon to get shot off in turn 1. I'll be very, very upset. It's the first time he's been out of the box since version 2.
What's the charge range?
These ones, speed 8.
816.
Measuring stuff. This is new for you. You learned tactics while I was away.
I played that. Decent player last week, didn't I?
Oh, did you? Proper player?
Well, you at that tournament.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. So, in a turn 1, down this end, we've got Rabble facing off against Wretches and some shock troops, nothing happening. Over here, it's been a bit more spiky, so I've charged into a giant to stop the giant charging things. We've got another giant. I've protected some Vermintide here. And we've got some protection from Vermintide here on these shock troops. No one's used. So we had a bit of shooting on him. He's all right. A bit of combat over here. He's all right too. And in the middle, we had a vortex over here, didn't we? And then a bunch of shooting, but they survived it at 6 wounds, which is annoying. Okay, I'm pausing it briefly here, just to explain that when I'm talking about rift spells, legendary games have the ability to you can spend points on a channeling table, like in the Halpi's Rift expansion, the channeling table, and then you roll however many d6 as you have spell levels on the table in your casters, and those numbers correspond to a table, and you spend points on that table at the beginning of the game, and those are your rift spells, and then you get the number that you've rolled. You can then use that rift spell, and it's stuff like giving your troops +1 not to hit, +1, like it gives them elite or vicious, or gives them rally or stuff like that. And there's one that costs 60 points, which is called the Vortex, which kind of is like a big magical cyclone that lands on troops, and then it can transport to another troops, but it's got quite a low chance of transporting across multiple units, so you're less likely to do that kind of purple sun type of Warhammer effect, and more likely to just chip some damage onto stuff. It's a bit of fun. We quite enjoyed it. Anyway, back to the game. And then over here, I got a vortex on these guys, and do we survive that as well? And then down the end, we had some more Mincer Mob. Bounced. You tried to shoot off my Mutant Ratkin. Did 4 wounds, which is pretty good.
We'll have another go in a bit.
Yeah, hoping to block you up a little bit first, but that's it. Right, rice cake for sustenance, stamina, bit of Metallica. Let's go on to okay, so that was Russell's turn 2. Exciting things have happened. So, Wretches died, so we've got double Rabble facing this nonsense. And some blasters. Over here, so the chaff over there died, but nothing died. We had 13 wounds here, which is a lot from a Luggett, Groggers, Luggett, whatever they're called.
Get flanked.
Yeah, going to get the smack. But then you've got loads of other stuff coming in. We've got a Wavered Vermintide, which is good for me. Lots of trolls coming in here. It's not looking great. We had one massive wound there. War Machine's dead to the king, but he's going to get hit by shock troops. Got a couple of Mincer Mobs. And then over there. Oh, yeah. How many hits did you roll off your War Machines, Russell? 18 hits.
Well, 18 wounds.
18 wounds from the War Machines. So my demon, who's not been out of the cupboard for 2 years, is back in the cupboard, and stay there until you're a better model. Ratkin 2 is complete. So we killed some rabble here. I didn't even roll this guy. I did roll this guy. Did he do no wounds? I think he did no wounds. Anyway, whatever, it's not important. Yeah, I think I forgot him. It's all right. Over here, we failed to kill. I was hoping to kill this Fleabag unit with these elite and vicious guys, but we didn't roll very well, and so now this guy's going to die. We did a wound there. It's all right. We also didn't kill this unit, so thumbs up. 16 wounds, and I rolled a 5 or something. So there. That's not fun. I did kill a giant with lots of shooting, or my shooting paid off for once. Woo! Over here, Mother Cries is holding them up. The Brute Enforcer is holding them up. And we've got some Tunnel Runners ready to kick ass. We didn't kill them. Are they wavered? No, they're not even wavered, are they? I think they're wavered.
I think they're wavered.
They wavered. So those flea bags are wavered. The King's grounded. I had to charge in one of my claw shots to against this Mincer Mob, which isn't good. We did a wound. And we killed off the King on Chariot over there, so still not looking good because I'm going to get squished this turn. But yeah, turn 3. We're back in. So down from this side, so Blaster did its job kind of, but I think we might be able to clean up this side. Brute Enforcer survived some rabble. Over here, he's cleaned out my Mutant Rat Fiend. So I've got my Nightmares to come in. These guys should hopefully die this turn because they finished off my horde. There's all the damage. Take that away. So this side's looking quite good for rats. Over Over here, it's much more of a brawl in the centre. There's a lot of trolls left alive. Hopefully not after this turn. And then there's a king just in the backfield, just lying around. Not many moons on my stuff, so I'm happy with that. But over here, this is looking tragic. There's a lot of stuff, and he's got some cavalry just kind of wander off. So yeah, let's go for my turn 3. End of turn 3. So this side of the board is now rat territory, pretty much. So we've cleared out. We've got 1 blaster, some wizards, and 2 giants left. I did double 1 this unit of cavalry, so that's bad on 12 wounds. So everything's going to die there, but I've got some backup. And then everything's dead here, apart from a standard bearer. So that half of the battlefield, I'm going to say, is rat territory. Unfortunately, this half of the battlefield, not so. So we killed some trolls. We've got 2 trolls left, and a king, and another king, I think, or something. Maybe is he a big hit? Who's the guy on the little on this thing?
He's a king.
2 kings, double king. And then over here, it's just Goblin Town. So we've got 2 mincer mobs. Those are the spiders. We've got some cavalry about to run off around the corner. I think that's some more pups. Another cavalry that refuses to die, and both slashers. So this side is very, very strongly goblin.
Probably a bit too strong. Probably could have put some of them down here.
And then down here is much more rat town. So we're going to spend the rest of the turn sprinting over. We got 3 more turns to go. It's turn 4. So exciting times. This side of the board is now nearly all goblin. The king took care of a claw shot, so we've just got a little mutant rat fiend hanging on there. He's over by his own little clawed hands. Over here we had a dead unit, so 1 unit left, and we've got a dead tunnel runner because I missed a flank, which is unfortunate. But I've got 1 tunnel runner left. We'll see how we go. Centre's still empty. There's a wavered giant there on 1 million wounds. Over here, I missed another flank because I'm incompetent. And so this giant popped out of the woods and popped my other regiment of shock troops. But I've got some nightmares to hopefully sort that out. And over here, we had a very heroic wizard managed to wound this brute enforcer. I mean, I could nimble charge around the corner, but then we are -1.
I'll take it.
I think.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's go on. Well, let's see. So this is the end of turn 4. Rats are now very, very dominant. Everything's popped off, apart from these bloody flea bags that won't die. But I've got so much shooting, it's pretty much sorted, isn't it? Over here we've got 1 little troll horde left and a king. Another king and some flea bags that also refuse to die. On 7 wounds, but yeah, not so sure. And I've got 1 unit left over here. He has got some flea bags left up there.
Oh yeah.
And 4 war machines. So
Can't see anything.
we've got 2 turns left, but frankly, it's gone quite quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think it's because we're just playing some smashy face armies and don't really care. We're just pushing things forward. But that's how you should play, really. Thoughts, Russell?
Yeah, I think you're right. If we'd have took like a Kings of Men army with 7 flyers or something,
Yeah.
it'd have been a bit different. But
Well, you did shoot my flyer off in the first turn, so there is that. Right, and get on with turn 5 then. Okay, it is the end of turn 5. There's nothing but a couple of wizards down here. I haven't done this combat. I'll do it in a minute. Nothing but a couple of wizards down here. Everything is Team Rat. Is that one of my broken trees?
no, that's mine.
Oh, your broken tree. Fair enough then. We've got a bit of shooting left here in the middle, so that's all right. We killed some trolls here. There's a king left. There are some flea bags coming past this tissue paper. Russell's backing away already. He wants to get home. We killed the flea bags here. There's the king left. And then the goblin massive coming back over here. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster?
I think it might be.
I think it's a mincer. Is it a mincer? New map, he died over there. We've got to reform it. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, it's going to come down to how many 3s can you roll for the random table sections down the end in turn 6.
Yeah, true.
Has it been good?
It's been good fun.
All right, let's finish it off. He has to say that, he's on camera. It's the end of the game. It's there's no turn 7 because I just rolled it, even though Russell doesn't play turn 7s. So I have got 1, 2, 3 sections of the board. Russell has got 1, 2 sections of the board. So it's a 3-2 section. So let's roll. What are you going to roll? So let's roll down here first. D3. 2d3.
Oh.
Oh, for these 2 sections?
For my 2 sections.
Oh, that's your 2 sections, is it?
3 and that's the solid roll.
3 and a 2, it's a 5.
Yes.
So I'm rolling for my own sections, am I?
Quite happy with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got 3 rolls to make.
So I've got. This is a great way to decide a game.
1,
1,
2,
2, 3,
3.
4. So you win.
I win.
What a stupid game. I feel unnecessarily wounded by this.
Call it a winning draw.
Will it? We'll call it a win. There you go. That's 5,000 points, Kings. Well played. In how long? When did we start? 3 hours?
3.5 hours. That's not bad going.
3 hours
as well.
3 hours 20 with setup and Russell going to the toilet every 3.5 seconds. Good game. I think the what's the name? The rift spells.
Well, it's devastating as we thought they might be.
Yeah. I think the vortex is by far the most fun. It did once do 6 wounds, but apart from that, they just made it go a bit quicker, I guess, because everything got a little bit more efficient, a little bit more powerful, which you kind of need if you've got 5,000 points of stuff on the table. But that was fun. Right, see you next time then.
Yep.